Imperial citizens, forces of chaos, and Xenos, one and all. It is I, Dungaree Mike, your intrepid game master for this about-to-be shit show that is the Hunt for Glory. With me tonight, I have mostly cast of absolute dingbats that I love spending time with, that get to introduce themselves as they see fit, preferably from top down according to the chat. Go for it. Like Echo. I guess not. Erika.
Hello, y'all. I'm Erika, and tonight I'm going to play... Oh, okay. There goes Echo. Oh, man. I'm Erika. I'm going to be playing Zacharias, your favorite himbo energy non-binary space marine.
I guess I'm next. Hello, everybody. I am MG Preacher. Tonight, I will be playing Marcus Atilius Regulus, a Nova Marine Tech Marine.
Am I back?
Just in time to introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Echo. Sorry, the Inquisitors had me caught up there for a second, so that I'm late. Yeah. Please enjoy our show and go see the other Vibe Tribe productions. Welcome to Season 2, everyone. Hip hip hooray.
Introduce your character.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. My bad. Oh, yes, my bad. I play Roy Murphy, your apothecary salamander. Yes, I will burn and heal you. My bad, I pass it on now. Someone else go.
Yes, it's me, your favorite not-so-normal guy. I do other things in the Vibe Tribe. You'll see me around here for a while. I hope you like me. But today, I will be playing everyone's favorite Devastator Marine, Uriel.
Unfortunately, the professor couldn't be here with us today, as he has family business. But in the meantime, I will be playing everyone and everything else. And I am Dungaree Mike. All right.
He is the God Emperor.
Pause for 2 seconds, and I'm gonna finish this chicken, and then we'll get going.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My Wi-Fi fully disconnected for no reason. I had to reset my computer for a second. My bad.
Oh, sure, and I just realized I forgot to put my plugins. Nah, I'll take care of it in the outros.
I was gonna say. All right. We were standing on the launch deck of the Black Ship, about to disembark. You have gotten your trinkets and your gadgets and your gear from various small serfs and robed beings, as well as a blessing from the chaplain on board, a Salamander's Marine who I forget the name of, and insert here, please. Anyone remember? Once again?
Chaplain Tessenda.
Tessenda, right? Thank you.
Welcome.
It's good that somebody has the notes. All right. Anything else that you need to do before going? Your suits take care of waste management and stuff, and they're going to be musty and smelly when you're done, but you're used to that. And yes, that was a poop joke in the middle of starting the show.
At least we have our shit together.
Shit's got to go down, son.
I don't follow. Maybe when the second log drops. All right. Thank you. We've been cancelled.
Oh, we have to do something much worse than that to be canceled.
Fair. Either who. All right. You are presented with a drop pod to take you down to the planet.
Good. Get ready for a bumpy ride.
Oh, it is going to be bumpy. Just you wait.
I know. I've done this before.
Everyone in.
All right, team, let's get going.
I'm the last one into the pod, by the way.
Let's see who can hold it all together in this group as I go in second.
All right, and I guess Uriel is third, and then I will jump into the pod last.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Since you are going down as a scout party, essentially, but with full gear, one of the pedals of the drop pod is loaded with the excess gear that don't fit when you're strapped in, essentially. And that is bay number, should be 5 pedals, right? So D10. Number 7, so it'll be fine. So, any last rallying calls before you're dropped down to the surface? Any speeches to be made?
None of you please die on the way down.
That's about it. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
let's go.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Drop us.
All right. There is a moment of silence in the drop pod. Uriel, you can see the captain in the distance as the doors close. The watch captain, that is. He's waving you goodbye. And or he's presenting the Aquila, rather. And the doors close. There is a moment of silence, hushed tension, if you will. And there's a massive acceleration. You cleared the ship's gravity well, and you start on your way down to the planet. Let's see in what direction you're going. You are looking good for your landing site, the planned one at least. And it is a plateau surrounded by forest. And by plateau, I mean it's topographically a plateau, but it's essentially just a wooded area on a hill. Let's see here. You're approaching the ground, and let's see if anyone spots you. Not yet. The pod is shaking. It is unbearably loud. Good thing that your helmets are on, and they help block out a lot of the sound. Not all of it, because you need to be aware of your surroundings, but most of it. The salamander hums to himself. It is very cute to hear a very old space marine compared to most
Just
that has
humming.
not seen that much action hum to himself for comfort, most likely. We'll see if anyone spots you yet. All right. You are rapidly approaching the ground. Retro burners are setting in, rapidly decelerating you. And there is one.
I was gonna say, as soon as those retro burners catch on, that's when I tell everybody to brace for impact.
This is the bumpy part.
Could you all make your best perception checks? I am unsure what that would be. It should probably be just roll straight perception with a +10.
Would it be like awareness?
That works.
Okay, and I'm apparently trained in awareness, so what is it that I add?
I think
Was
you
it like-
don't subtract anything. That's what train is, but yeah.
Oh, I thought with a basic, it's like an extra like +5 or something on the, like in this case, we'll say perception, and then trained being like +10 or something like that.
I think basic allows you to do the thing, and trained means that you don't get any. It is part of your training to do it. I don't fucking know, man. It's
So, sorry, haven't used the system a lot, so I have to clarify. For perception, I'm rolling a D10?
2d10.
2D10.
A d100 to be specific.
So we roll D100 plus anything?
The plus is to your characteristic, so to speak.
So since I have the
And
perception
you have to roll under your characteristic.
under my
So-
characteristic, got it.
Yeah, so in theory, it's okay. I've got a 46 in perception, and I just rolled a 32, which means I rolled under that, which means I'm good.
And with certain amounts of under your threshold, that becomes degrees of success and stuff. But that's for a later episode.
Alrighty, ready?
I rolled an
So
81.
yeah, I made mine.
So
I rolled a 38.
I did
And
not make
I
mine.
got 48.
Okay, Echo,
I
you
rolled an 11.
Hey.
Hey!
And what about our Nova Marine?
Oh, like I said, I rolled a 32, and my perception skill was 46. Let me double
All right.
check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sounds
46, and I roll a 32.
Let's see for the professor as well. Natural 1. Yeah. The professor character, the Tech Marine, the White Scar, yells out before any one of you notices. And then you hear it. A high-pitched whining that is not of the drop pod as you're decelerating.
Oh god, is it a surface to air?
You figure that out right quick. Because there is an impact
Called it.
on if it's 6 or no, if it's 7 or 8, then it's your gear, and if it's anyone else, then it is one of you. It is one of you. Stepped first into the drop pod.
Erica.
Yep,
Or,
that was
Erica.
me.
I hate to break it to you, but you have to make a new character. No, I'm kidding.
Not my himbo,
As your
not my
head is
himbo.
ripped clean off your shoulders.
That takes care of the head injury.
Can't have brain damage if you don't have a brain.
There are many servitors that will disagree with you.
Well, that don't count. I'm talking about the actual organism, but
Just put me in a jar, I'll be fine.
You can't become a servo skull without a skull.
Wow.
It'll be great. I should have prepped this.
The himbo energy did not succeed this one today.
I'm just saying my head was a banging around during the descent. That's why I was distracted.
it's not like we could have done much because we're in a pod.
It's not, I'm allowed to upgrade defensive laser beams onto this thing.
Or we'd be able to steer the thing out of the way.
Technically, one of you could be able to steer it, but it's drive by wire essentially. Well, let's see here.
Now here's the question. Was it energy based? What we got hit with? Or
It was not.
Biological?
It was not biological. It was.
Oh, so we got a
Ballistic.
third party!
There are Tau on the planet.
Yeah, most of their weapons are energy based.
Most of them seem to be a surface-to-air missile.
So ballistic.
Yes.
That?
2d10 plus 6 explosive, pen 5.
Oh, jeez.
Luckily, the drop pod is armored. We'll see if I can find that in a moment. See what if someone wants to look up drop pod armor. That would be great. Be very quiet. I'm hunting space marines.
It's Tau season!
Tyrannid season.
Tau season!
Tyrannid season.
Tyrannid season!
Tau season. Shoot.
Okay. I cannot find anything on armor. Can anyone else?
I can't either.
So far, no.
No, and I've been control effing my little heart out.
I do know that they are 19 tons.
This just sounds like the beginning of a physics problem from hell.
Damaging.
I'm a head out.
Let's see here. 144 in outer reach.
I feel like we're about to lose one of our crewmates.
We'll
Avenge
see.
me.
Nobody said this was just a light-hearted game.
In the grimdark future, there is only war.
No room for himbos in war.
No, there is room for himbos. It's just mostly war. I'll have you know, Sanguinius is the original himbo. Don't argue with me on that.
Okay, the only thing that I am seeing for drop pods is a caption here saying, when this transport is destroyed, roll a 1d6 before removing it from play. On a
That's
6, it explodes.
That's the war game. That's not the RPG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the only thing I'm finding so far.
That is okay.
It's time to wing it.
Wingus McDingus.
I was in a chapter with that guy.
What's so wrong with Wingus McDingus?
There's probably an
Well,
ultra me
joke
named
name.
Bickus Dickus.
It's a joke name. Ciliasaurus or Biggest Dickus.
What's so funny about Biggest Dickus?
I have a very good friend in Rome named Biggest Dickus.
Really?
He has a
Hey.
wife,
And what's her name?
Incontinentia.
Incontinentia buttocks.
I'm trying to drink water.
Why does everything go back to Monty Python?
Because it's Monty Python.
Hey guys, I got a question for you. Did you expect a Spanish Inquisition?
Leave.
I did not actually. Thank you.
As Space Marines, do we know how many swallows it takes to...
Carry a coconut from mouth to ass, or Oh, a different kind of swallow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Tim,
Also,
we
it's pigeon.
understand.
I think that would be under scholastic lore.
That would be under scholastic lore. Or survival, perhaps.
Everyone meet the semi-serious game. Without the professor, we're not kept on track.
Technically, I should be the one keeping it on track, but
That's what editing's for.
To be honest, we're not going to edit all of this.
we don't do that here.
Holy crap. 12,000 kilometer per hour Jesus.
Are you adding a 0 to that?
I'm sorry, what?
All right, here, drop pod. Yeah. Traveling up to, 12,000 kilometers per hour straight down. At the last moment, powerful retro rockets around the base fire off, slowing the pod, or crushing but survivable landing.
For those at home that don't know what a kilometer is, 7,500 miles per hour. Now my character's really going to die, aren't they?
They are not under my watch.
No, the armor is all around 24, and I rolled 9 and an 8. It is pen 5, so we reduce armor by 5. And then just a concussive blow, just putting you off kilter a little bit. Who is opposite to areas?
Would that be the third
guess-
chair?
I guess it would be me because I was the last one in.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, that might be how we do things. Yeah, the petals open from all sides. Doesn't really matter. But yes, you are tilted a little bit on your landing approach and you slam hard into the ground. Harder than you probably would have wanted.
Ow!
Okay, yeah, that hurt a little bit. All right, who's up?
Would everyone
Sound off! Who's not dead?
Would everyone like to roll a toughness check for me, please?
Toughness check, you got it.
Show the listeners that you're big tough guys.
I passed.
Passed.
I did not pass. I got an 84 out of 40.
Oh,
I got
hurting boy.
I got 50 out of 51. I was on the edge.
I got 30 out of like a 47.
It looks like I gotta do some first aid.
Yeah, Amador. Let's see here. What your head armor is 8, right?
I believe so. Yeah, it's 8.
All right. You take 1 damage to the head as a rogue bolter shell goes off and strikes you on top of the head.
And that's under my wounds, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
You are bruised, you're tired, and you have X amount of time to get out of this drop pod.
I definitely hopped the fuck out.
I'm gonna get out and grab the equipment as well.
There's a red light shining, and it starts blinking faster and faster.
Come on! Everyone out! Come on!
I'm scrambling after, and I'm pulling Preacher along. So Marcus along.
I'm pulling the doctor along, not the doctor, the professor, even though he's not here. I'm gonna make sure I ensure his survival.
All right.
You guys pulling those two, I'm pulling the equipment that we need.
The real MVP.
All right. So since only one is dragging those things along, let's see here. What would be...
This was terrible time for the dog to be whining.
Give me a trade that is intelligence, just to see how what importance the things that you drag along with you is.
Okay, I roll intelligence. Got 35 out of 55. So we're still good.
What do you think is most important, ammo or rations?
I swear to God, if you don't choose ammunition, I'm going to cry.
I'm grabbing the weapons because I believe Space Marines can eat about anything. So,
Yeah, but we don't know if never mind.
I stepped away for a minute. What happened?
You're being dragged out. The professor's being dragged out. I'm grabbing the supplies before the pod explodes.
And he's choosing between rations and ammunition.
Grab the bullets.
I'm grabbing the bullets. We can do you know how long Space Marines can? Do you know what we can eat?
The Girl Scout in me is screaming, grab the survival stuff. We have melee weapons.
I'd appreciate ammunition. We could always figure it out. We're pretty smart.
We could eat the Tau.
We can eat the Tau, I think.
It is not even illegal to do.
It probably is more smiled upon since we're dispatching them and then treating them like fuel.
Animals.
To be fair, our food is literally dead people anyway, so
Wait, I thought we were going after the Tyranids, not the Tau.
we're going after both.
We don't know that yet.
Ah, fun.
So how one of you grabs some ammo, the other grabs some food.
I'm the only one who grabs supplies.
I grabbed you. Like,
I grabbed another person.
Oh, in I was getting dragged out as in I was getting dragged out by one of you guys.
yeah, you.
I thought I was getting dragged out by some creature.
Yeah, no, you were the supplies I chose.
Aw, the supply. Maybe the supplies we needed all along was the friendship we made along the way.
No, it's his bolter. If he dies, I can take his bolter.
I will
I thought
snap
this
you in
was
half,
solid
little
choice.
man.
Solid
Deathwatch,
choice.
friendship is magic.
Deathwatch, friends are magic until they die. Then they're
Have you-
ammunition.
Had you had a White Scar Psyker with you, like a librarian, then it would literally be just friendship is magic because they're horse girls. And yeah, anyway.
Okay, I got bullets.
I hate how you're correct about that, by the way.
We all are. Okay,
Of
guys, we
course
got
not.
ammunition. I don't think I have enough time to get the food.
And you're correct. As you say that,
And everything goes up in a fiery inferno.
of shrapnel and other stuff as well.
Basically a 19-ton hand grenade.
Without extra explosive fuel.
Agility, you need to make under 40.
Agility under 40?
Your roll needs to be under 40. All of you.
Nope, 53.
34.
36.
Under
And this
40?
is also while I'm getting dragged.
I like this is the guy with all the ammunition where if it blows, he blows.
43.
Oof.
Sicarius and Uriel, since you're dragging people, you are slower and you take the brunt of the damage that otherwise would have impaired them. Your charges, so to speak. Let's see here. 12, pen 5 for both of you. So you remove the amount of damage equal to your armor. Oh, wait. Remove 5 from your armor all over. And then you dish out 12 damage accordingly.
How's everyone looking?
Can you explain that mechanic again?
So you have a certain amount of armor, given the fact that you have, I think you have the Mark 8 armor, and it's pretty good. It is a lot, almost over. Pardon. You should have it written down, or
Yep, I see it on the weapons and armor section of our character sheet.
cool. We could roll on your bodies to see where things hit, if that helps. But that has a higher chance of killing you. You want to try?
Okay, so from the defense where it's like head 8, chest 10, and then left arm 8, left leg 8, we take 5 from that, and then whatever from 12 we subtract that, right? Is that what I understand from that?
You could do that, yeah. You could do that. Otherwise, it's unsure. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 1d100 to see what part of the body stuff get hit. So, do you want to take... Oh, fuck it. I'm going to roll a little die here. All right, so it's body parts, both of you. Roll me 1d100 each.
I just gotta be the ultimate doctor here.
31.
30
31 is
exactly.
body. 31 is body, and 30 is left arm. All right. So you subtract 5 from your armor, and then whatever armor is left on that part subtracts to the damage.
Okay,
That makes
and then the damage goes under our, like, it takes from our wounds, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got you now. Thank you. Now, the real question is, can I do basic math?
I know you can. Doesn't your alien species have base 8 and stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Good thing I got that right, otherwise I would have seemed like a fake fan.
Oh, you're a fan?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, friendship really is magic.
Friendship is science. And
I
love
heard
is...
it all
yeah.
over.
Yeah, good for you. You mostly might have lost your left arm.
I might be able to save it.
Might be.
I still have my left arm. Don't worry. It just
rub-
hurts a lot.
Rub some aloe vera on it, you'll be fine.
Just give it the old sana. I don't know the rest, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Put some vapor rub on it. No?
Yes.
Too
Yes.
Hispanic?
Just use a neti pot.
Perhaps.
This entire unit needs an enema.
No, I need an egg, and then someone says the Catholic prayer to me, and then I'll be okay.
Remember, kids, if it doesn't have a flared base, I'll let you figure that one out for yourselves.
Did someone say
Horny.
Did someone say a Catholic prayer? I'm gonna bang on a stone, and after that ding, I'm gonna go in nomine.
Very nice. Very nice. So you get flung, and your body hits a rock, cracks your armor a little bit, and you have broken ribs. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, sound off. Who's not dead actually now?
I'm gonna wheeze a little bit because I got hit in the chest, so I probably got the wind knocked out of me. So I'm just over here like,
I'm okay.
That's very fun. How about you, Uriel?
I think my arm's a little numb, but I can move it still.
Okay.
How much did you both take out of curiosity?
So I took 1 damage to the head, and then I took another 9 damage because of that. So I'm at almost health. I'm at 11 out of 21.
I need a rest and a beverage. That's gonna be fine.
I'm at 2/3 health.
You could fight on for several weeks at this base.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Lurie, and I would like to perform first aid on him.
Who?
Uriel.
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 He keeps getting names wrong. That's his thing.
Yeah, that's the point.
He's gonna go over and help out Earl.
Not good old Earl.
Laurel!
Earl.
My name is Uriel, but I'll let it pass.
Shut it, Merlin.
My head.
I'm just gonna sit there. I'm like, where'd he get Merlin? That's nothing like Uriel. Whatever.
Okay.
Don't think about it too much, Marcus. Don't think about it too much.
I'm gonna roll medicine now. First aid, technically, but
Alright, characters automatically remove damage, both ordinary and critical damage over time through natural healing, medical attention, and some psychic powers can also remove damage, regardless of the method. However, the rate of damage removal depends on several factors and is fully explained in Healing on page 261.
I'm not. With first
Oral
aid
book.
as the apothecary,
Core. Yeah.
I can perform the medical skill for first aid for the injured, removing a small amount of damage by suturing locations, badgering abrasions, and plugging punctures. A successful medicine test removes damage equal to the character's intelligence bonus on a lightly damaged character or 1 damage from a heavily or critically damaged character. Performing first aid is a full round action. First aid may only be applied to each wound once and is a full round action by you and your patient. So, I have enhanced healing, which would give me an extra 1d6. Does that mean I heal more with heavily damaged as well?
I believe so.
Okay, then let's see if I can actually heal that arm.
A little bit of spit, a little bit of glue, a used gum, not the fun kind. It'll be good.
This is getting dangerously close to failing. I'm at 54 and I have 55.
Sounds good.
Let's see, how good do I heal up that arm? with this extra D6.
You know about as much as I do about healing things. I only kill things in this game.
I gave you 2 extra healing points on your heavily damaged left arm, right?
Correct.
Yep. I healed you 3 points in your left arm. That's not looking good, bud. This is the best I can do at the moment.
What's your toughness bonus, Uriel?
40.
Bonus 8. All right. Oh, yeah. You're heavily damaged because of that. +1. All right. Fun times. Medical attention.
So yeah, I healed him to 3. As I'm going to go to
So, correct me if I'm wrong. So, does that mean my armor's not healed, so it's at 3, but my total wounds is brought up by 3 points because that's what's healed overall?
It's brought up by 3 points, I believe.
Your base wounds don't move up, but your current total, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have something in your pack, or your on your belt called repair cement. You also have at least 2 tech marines with you that will go, that armor is fucked, and start working on it. But there might be better times to do it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was about
for
to say, should we find cover before we try to do anything more than just triage?
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, let's look around for cover then.
Hey, you need healing. You can't look yet, young man.
I wheeze out. What?
No, you're not. I need to roll medicine. Let's see if I can actually help you.
Please don't put your microphone inside of a paper bag.
I didn't know such things, so.
It sounded like it.
Sometimes it's shitty, sometimes it's not. And now it finally failed. I'm at 57.
Does it hurt when I do this? Punch.
Punches you in the gut. Yeah, that damage is too severe for me right now.
I
Yeah.
give a little thumbs up and I go, okay, sounds good.
All right.
Are you fine?
I believe Marcus is fine. We need to start moving.
And I'm going to hand our devastator machine some ammunition, even though he's the best shot out of all of us.
Echo,
Yes?
what is your current mic situation?
I don't know. Is it going down for some reason?
It sounds like
It's
you're
like crackling.
Like you have it against clothes.
I don't.
All right.
I guess my mic just wants to be evil today.
Evil. You should get a tech marine to look at that.
I will.
Either your helmets show various ranges of the visible spectrum and the invisible spectrum. In the distance, somebody who passes a spot check, essentially perception, awareness. Anyone?
Which we have a +10 in.
Yeah, no, I failed that so bad.
If you have a skill trained, it just means that it's not impeded.
Yes.
I'm sorry, what was
No, we have heightened senses and healing. We get +10 to awareness tests.
Ah, that is awesome.
what did you say that about trained skills?
It is not impeded if you have the skill trained.
So you have no minuses, but we have a +10 because of our heightened senses.
Okay, so let's see, awareness, that's perception. So that means I have to beat a 56 then, which I do with a 34.
21.
I got a 19 out of 46.
You can see in the distance faint outlines of heat signatures. They move in formation as much as you can move in a formation in fairly rough terrain.
I am activating my chameleon cloak.
That's a good plan. Chameleon cloaks, they're good to have. I'm gonna say it like this: with the amount of injury and the fact that you haven't gotten yourself situated yet, finding cover and stuff, as well as standing by a blazing crater filled with shrapnel, you're essentially just lighting the beacons. You might want to move. That's what the Codex Astartes would say.
I start moving to the closest thing that could provide as much cover as possible.
You said when we was heading down, it was a wooded area on the plateau.
It is a wooded area. It is essentially a fairly large wooded planet.
But we didn't get knocked far enough off of our course. No. Okay.
No, you're in essentially a clearing. At least it's a clearing now. And there's at least 3 combat patrols on the way to your position currently. They only crashed a couple of hours ago, and the fact that they have gotten up and running this fast might mean trouble for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Can I take a quick look around to see how much tree coverage, how many large croppings of trees there are?
Make a survival check.
Survival, gotcha. Just give me a second. I need to find out where survival. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's intelligence. That's a 1.
That's very fun. I'm glad for you. What did you ask me about again? Outcroppings or?
Yeah, basically what I'm looking for is thicker clumps of trees. So, not so much it's so dense that it'll be hard for us to move through, but enough for it to, once we get there, to pretty well camouflage us. Words are failing. Words are hard right now.
Fair. Since you are... Excuse me.
Bless you.
Coughing is rough these days. Essentially just stumbled on my breath. Since you are at a little higher altitude near this plateau, you can see a more densely wooded area a little bit further along down into a valley. You're not entirely sure if this valley is in the direction that you're supposed to go, but it is what you're looking for currently. Shelter. Foliage to conceal yourselves.
Alright, because my plan was not to go to the very closest one, but the one that's a little further out, because once that patrol gets here, the first place they're going to look is for the closest outcropping.
If you say so. You take point. Or did Erika have anything?
I was about to say, if it's down in the valley, wouldn't we be giving up the high ground, or do we have the perma high ground because we have super backpacks?
Super backpacks? How do you mean?
Don't we have jump packs or something that lets us go?
You might.
You might, not all of us.
I guess only I would still have the high ground.
Is it, do you have your jump pack written down on your character sheet?
I think I do. 1 second.
I'm going to start pulling your... I'm terrible with names. Uriel?
Uriel.
I'm going to start pulling Uriel with us and activate...
I don't need to be pulled.
And activate... Okay, fine then. I'm just going to activate your camouflage cloak then. If we're going to do this, at least blend in with with the cloaks.
Do we all have chameleon?
Yeah, we were all given them, unless you didn't take them.
Yeah, no, we all have them. I have it in the notes. And yes, I do have a jump pack. I wrote it on my gear.
All right. That's good. Who takes point?
I'll take point.
Our leader.
I was about to say, not me. I failed the perception check. I don't even know something's coming.
Our leader's taking point. Marcus Aurelius Regulus.
It's just a simple Marcus will suffice.
He actually got the name. That's fun.
I know, right?
That was out of character too.
Okay. All right. Let's check out a thing called squad mode. And while I'm reading up on this, feel free to take a bio break. It might be a little bit.
Okay.
Right, before we go and we take our bio breaks, when we start moving out, I tell everybody to space out by about a 5-meter spread. And don't say clumped up.
And we all have...
Because if they have SAMs, they might have Artie.
We all have bolt rifles.
We should, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my bolt rifle and give covering fire if they get close enough to where that seems reasonable. I'm not going to give away our position yet.
We should still have a fair amount of distance between us.
Oh, we definitely do. I'm just in case they actually have scouts as well. I want to be careful.
All right, we're taking this break. I will be right back.
Are we still in break? Do I have enough time to go get tea?
Go get tea.
Go get
Heck
some tea.
yeah!
Is a bolt rifle in a different book?
No, it
It's
should be.
in core.
It's essentially just a bolter. Godwin pattern.
I feel like an idiot, so I will take this.
Welcome to the club.
Every time I heard bolt rifle, I thought like it's an actual rifle.
It's closer to an actual rifle in current editions with the Primaris and stuff like that, but a bolt gun, bolt rifle, bolt pistol, heavy bolters. All right, do we have them back?
I'm here.
Echo, MG,
I'm here.
I don't think Josh is here.
Preacher.
Hello?
You're a preacher. Where's Preacher?
Where is he?
Where is he? Calling Dr. Preacher to surgery.
I got held up. Terribly sorry.
No problem.
Erika's just the Goku abridged of this game.
I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged kind of gal, so I have to admit I've never actually seen Dragon Ball Abridged.
I prefer Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
They're made by the same
Yes.
They're made by the same people, so
I
Great.
just say Helsing Abridged, Mikael.
Although my yearly rewatch is 50% off.
I hate you.
You know, the same person who just played Alucard in that also plays Nappa in the Dragon Ball Abridged. He also
That
plays
was-
Goldru and Cell in Dragon Ball as well.
That was a waste of time on my end. I have a little bit more insight in how squad modes work. But in this case, I'm just going to say that if MG says move out, you get to not be impeded by moving out because he says so. Does that work with everyone?
Yeah.
Since he's squad lead currently. Typical for a ultramarine successor.
Man, those blueberries. Am I right?
And you reach out to Marcus about it.
What is it? What's going on?
You are moving to the place that you said that you were moving to.
We're going
Yeah,
to
I'm
shelter.
sorry, but for some reason my Discord has been wonky and my audio cuts out every once in a while. Sorry.
You are all right. Your sound quality is good, and we like to have you here.
Yay.
Don't get too excited.
Oh. Just like Krillin from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Oh. So yeah, as we're moving out, I tell them to keep their heads on a swivel and keep about a 5-meter spread.
Sounds good. Echo, do you tell people to turn on their Camille cloaks?
I did say it. It was their choice if they want to listen to me, as I've already done it.
I'm turning mine on.
I guess I am too.
The White Scar's too fast. He runs away. He doesn't turn his cloak on. He's gone. No, I'm just kidding. He
Seen again.
takes
Until next
a
episode on Journey to the West.
fair enough. He takes a backseat roll and turns his cloak on. And you move out at speed.
Not a dead sprint, but still moving with a purpose.
I'm going to stay near the back of the group to give. These young ones gotta live longer. I'm old.
You're literally the medic.
Yeah, if they shoot at Doc, they're gonna go ham on them, so let them.
There is no,
if you
there's
get
no
sh-
Geneva Convention in space, my man.
I was also about to say, if you get shot, we're screwed, man.
Yeah, you're in the center of this formation.
Yeah, I'm pulling you in front of me, bruh.
Fine.
I'll bring up the rear. I'm the slowest right now. I'm wheezing along.
All right. Pardon, I had to cough. MG, would you make a group stealth check, please?
Group stealth, okay.
They're following your lead and walking in your essentially footsteps.
Alright, I just gotta see what stealth classifies under. 1 second.
Should be agility and a silent move, perhaps. It's either that or survival, but with agility. And there are many ways to do things. There are a million ways to skin a cat, as someone said.
Million ways to scalp a fallen foe. What?
Excuse you?
Okay, agility. Oh, yep, there it is. That's at 6.
That is better than what I rolled. You are sneaking away from the combat patrols. You can barely see them as you clear a separate glen a click away or so. Their heat signatures is flickering in and out of your visors if you look back. And you move on to the next wooded area. Any closed circuit communication that happens with the group?
How's everyone looking?
We're not immediate danger, are we?
No, we're opening the gap between us and them.
Then I'll take this opportunity to... Actually, no. I was going to use my cement, but I think I'll wait until something actually gets more damage than it needs to be.
Meanwhile, from Zacharias, all we hear is,
And I'm going to need you not to use it yet. Might be able to heal you more once we find a better place.
You can only heal that on my arm once. My head is a little injured, but I think we'll be okay.
All right.
A stitch in time saves 9, man. If you're going to heal up or not heal up, if you're going to repair with cement, I say do it sooner rather than later.
I'll live. It's okay.
You live until you don't, bud.
I can always get a new arm.
Yeah, but
he's not wrong.
Yeah, but what type of arm are you going to get in the replacement? What, are you guys steal one of their mech arms?
Sure.
Why not?
Meta game question. Do we run out of I almost said contact cement. Do we run out of repair cement?
Yes. We only
Yes.
got one.
Only one? Okay, never mind.
That's why I'm like, I'm waiting in case my chest is injured, and then it's okay, then I'll repair it. That
I thought we had a huge ketchup dispenser on the side of our backpacks that just had contact cement.
like a soap dispenser at work, you just keep putting your hand under it and it just keeps
it's like sunscreen, you just keep putting it on every 2 hours.
Marcus, would you check under your inventory as a tech marine to see if you carry any gear that might be able to fix armor, except for repair cement? That is standard loadout.
Standard loadout. That would just be an inventory, right?
Yes, I'm gonna check as well.
I thought I had more stuff in my inventory, but the only thing that's showing up is my weapons and ammo.
Interesting.
Still got the symbols of purity and the camo cloak, but everything else is gone.
Oh boy. You know what that means.
Means
He's
we're on
naked.
our own. No, I'm not naked.
You're not? Oh, as a game master, I can actually make you naked. Suit yourself. Fine. Be that way.
So they don't have my artificing skills to repair armor yet.
We'll see. It'll be fine.
Also, I'm trying to relearn how to navigate all this stuff too, so.
Basically, the man's been defrosted like Captain America.
I have been frozen for a while, so.
Yeah, what?
What was happening back in your time?
I never could pronounce the name of the battle, so I'm just not going to say nothing right now.
It wasn't Olenor, I can tell you that.
All I know is it started with an...
McCrag?
Yes.
The battle for McCrag, 400 years ago, last time I checked. So yeah, you've been frozen for about 100 years, traveling
Something
at
like that,
subwarp. Yeah.
Yeah, in my gear section, the only thing that's showing up now is my weapons and ammo, my cloak, and my symbol of purity.
That's fun. We'll see how you tackle having your armor broken then. You make your way. Please continue.
I was about to say, remember everyone, for every piece of armor we lose, we're one step closer to the beach episode.
Yeah, that is truth.
I hate how you're correct.
So you make your way through the woods at a respectable pace, given the fact that there are broken ribs, mangled arms, and general headaches, which I expect you to salute, general headache. And you find yourself in not a clearing, quite the opposite, a heavily wooded area where you can sit down for a moment and look over what gear you have, service like servos who are getting crowded up with vines and random mud stuff like that, picking out things with your combat blades and stuff. You have no rations. It is not a problem yet, but it will be.
We got 2 weeks until it's a problem.
Yes.
That everyone did eat before they came on the mission, right?
That's a good question.
I'm looking at the others.
You can roll fellowship to see if you ate with people. Because it's a social activity to eat as a Space Marine. Everybody make a fellowship roll.
Yeah, I failed. 44 out of 38.
Okay.
I got a
30
20,
out of 48.
I got a 20 out of 41.
Got 39 out of 48. So, yeah.
Sicarius, there is a rumble in your tumble, but it might just be the broken bones.
They do that sometimes.
Can we roll a D10 or D14 to see when was the last time they ate?
I'm going to roll a d20, and if it's above a 14, then it's dire. Sicarius, as a Black Templar, you find yourself spending time meditating, sparring, and not eating to save time for prayer and such. It has been, now that you think about it, close to 2 weeks since you ate last.
So I'm going to be hangry throughout this entire mission? No.
Oh, you're getting hangry now. You failed your fellowship as well. So you're pissy. You need a snack. And a snack by Space Marine standards is either lembas bread or fucking roast boar or something.
Can I look around and see if there's like a tree I can munch on?
Make a survival check.
38 out of 40.
These plants look like they have the same root system as something that you're fairly sure that an apothecary told you once that, yeah, you could eat that, it's fine. Given the fact that you have a Space Marine physiology, you could eat about anything.
I'm just going to grab him. I'm going to rip him out of the ground. And are we wearing helmets? Do I have to take my helmet off to have a little salad?
You'd have to take your helmet off to eat.
Is the air?
I'll check.
I don't want the salad to cost me my life.
Oh, it wouldn't cost you your life. It'd probably give you caustic burns or something, but we can check.
Just take a deep breath before you take your helmet off.
Oh, I just like the idea.
You may or may not get mesothelioma, and at that point, you can call your local lawyer and file a report.
Between mesothelioma
What is
and
the
hangry,
atmosphere? Asbestos?
It is suitable for Earth-based life.
I'm taking my helmet off and I'm eating my salad right then and there.
So you see this a little bit bloodied and all for the wrong reasons Space Marine take his helmet off or their helmet off, depending on the mood, and start munching on leaves from the ground, vines, roots, grubs, anything, essentially. As
Are we
they
sure that one has gone
as they figure out that they are very hungry.
I guess that one didn't eat.
Leave me to my leaves.
This is why I grow potatoes.
Bugs in dirt build immune system. Better this than a hangry Space Marine.
Personally, I'd deal with a hungry Space Marine than whatever you're doing.
Well, we might depends how long we're going to be here.
I just ignore their judgment and I continue eating my leaves and my dirt and the grubs.
At least you didn't have to eat a lizard. And a big one at that.
I'd rather take the lizard.
Make a toughness test, Sicarius.
53 out of 40.
You have a plus 10, no, you have a plus 20 to your toughness tests against ingested poisons. And you also have a spare kidney that lets you re-roll toughness tests to resist poisons and toxins, including attacks with the toxic quality. It's very fun.
So if it's plus 20, I'm good then, because then it'd be 53 out of 60, right?
Oh, yeah. You are fine. You are a little bit dirty around your mouth, but you're fine. The air is... How would Sicarius describe a leafed wood to smell, especially after eating most of it?
That crisp smell you get after the first rain on a very cool spring. That.
No word for it, but yes.
There is a word for it, but it's a very long and pretentious word that I have no energy to look up and less energy to even try to pronounce.
Leave the word in the comments and we'll get back to you. Cool. It smells like rain. Smells like dirt. Petrichor. That's one.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. There is evidence of animals. You've noticed the grubs in the ground. It is a lush planet with its own ecosystem. Not too dissimilar from what Terra once was. What so many planets in the Imperium is, or have been. If the Minotaurium got this planet, it would be a hive in no time. Or an agri-world. Or just smoothed over and made into a prison planet. It reminds you of the feudal world that you once came from. It's been a while. And with the brain damage, you're not sure that you actually came from a feudal world to begin with. But it feels like it. It feels right.
This place is so beautiful. So much different than Vulcan.
It tastes delicious, too.
I have no comment.
I'm still just scanning around.
I meant Nocturne, my bad.
I look over at Uriel and I go, do you notice anything?
Do I notice anything?
Oh, wait, no.
Marcus?
Yes, Marcus. I looked at the wrong name on my note.
Wait, what is it? I'm sorry.
Do you notice anything?
DM, do I notice anything?
That depends. What are you looking for?
Basically any movement, whether it's just leaves rustling, animals moving, or other things moving.
Are you thinking out of a tactical perspective or as a bonding exercise with your companions?
Tactical. Because if I see an animal,
then it's
I
awareness.
can hunt it. Because if I see an animal and I can hunt it, I'm going to hunt it. So I know we all ate.
Awareness or survival?
Awareness or survival. Gotcha. That's a 5.
There are tracks not dissimilar to that of the humble groks. Smaller, but there are definitely megafauna around, or just fauna, to be fair. You won't struggle to eat if you take the time to hunt.
Or just rip up a salad.
As these guys are doing this, I'm going to... since I'm somewhat in a similar situation to back when I went on my journey, I'm going to find a stick. It's going to be a big one.
I was just simply going to say, Doc, stick with the wounded, and I'll try to bring us back something to eat.
Fine, I'm sticking with the wounded. I'm just grabbing a big stick in case. I don't want the enemy to know. As he grabs one and tries to find something like tape to tape his knife to one end. Nah, I'll just keep my knife on me, actually.
All right, Marcus, you want to look for things.
Indeed I do. I'm looking for dinner.
You come to the right place. Or so you believe, at least.
So that would probably be survival, wouldn't it?
No, that would be tracking, I think.
Oh, tracking.
You've noticed tracks. You just have to follow them.
Ooh, and I'm trained in tracking. 26, and I had to beat 45.
There it is. Not dissimilar to a grox, but definitely smaller. Sharp teeth, protruding tusks, thick hide, essentially hairless. But the thick hide does keep it warm, you believe. You have a shot. If you'd like to do this silently, though, then
I was just going to
That's
say,
a
but that's the thing.
also, if you lose a bolt at this thing, there won't be much left. Just saying.
Yeah, I figured that.
Hunting deer with a 50 caliber. it works with muskets, but if you're shooting magnums or BMG, then
Yeah.
it won't be much left.
So that means there's only one thing I can do.
You do have a combat blade.
Indeed, I do.
Are you gonna chuck it at it? Or are you gonna go in for the stealth kill?
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for stealth.
Alright. Silent move then. Remember that you have your chameleon cloak. And what does your armor do again? It isn't the one with the bells and whistles.
I don't think it is.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything where it'd be like negative effects to any kind of stealth rolls or anything.
Armor history. Did you check that?
Armor history. Hang on. Where would armor history be again? I'm sorry.
Power armor history should be in the top right corner somewhere.
It's under the characteristics tab.
Thank you. Again, I'm not seeing anything.
I'll take a look. Strength be legend. Thy strength be legend. The raw physical strength of the Adeptus Astartes is already the stuff of legend, which all power armor further enhances. This suit, however, makes the bearer's strength truly titanic. Such armor has created tales of burning vehicles levered from atop, trapped comrades, and crumbling buildings supported by the Battle Brothers alone. The bearer receives an extra 10. Yeah. Should be fine.
Okay.
It could be worse. It could be...
This armor makes the wearer heard from 10 miles away.
Hey, did you guys hear that?
But anyways, you said
survival.
Silent move, right?
Silent move, yeah. Silent move.
Okay, so that is agility, which is 45 to beat, and I rolled a 12.
That's very good. Make an attack roll in that case. Or what did you say that you rolled?
I rolled a 12, and I had to beat a 45.
To be fair, it's an opposed check.
I'm sorry, what?
There's an adversary in this case. The animal.
Oh, so they got a roll too?
Yes, I'm looking up the stats now.
Ah, okay.
So,
Did someone just get disconnected?
I disconnected because it was so quiet.
Oh.
So I thought my Discord froze.
Ah, okay.
You disconnected at the same time that I unplugged my phone, so I was worried that I was the one that disconnected.
That's funny. All right, let's see here. Awareness. It does not spot you.
Woo.
Make a attack roll with your combat blade.
Alright, so that's the 1d10, right?
No, that's
Or do I have to roll another d100?
weapon skill.
Oh, weapon skill. Okay, so I got to beat a 42. And I'll roll a 14.
Good job. All right, roll for damage done.
1d10 plus 2. That's an 11.
An 11. All right. Have you counted your strength score and stuff for hurting things?
No, I have
I
not.
think it's with the pluses and stuff.
Not taking any of that into consideration. What is it that I got to do?
To be fair, it doesn't need to do anything especially.
Okay, because this is the first time I've used a melee weapon. Come to think of it, this is the first time I ever made an attack, actually.
Fair enough. What did you say? You rolled...
I rolled a 9 plus 2 for 11.
All right. It has a natural armor with a thick skin and stuff. So it's going to subtract 1, and...
I don't know if you need to know or not, but the penetration for the combat knife is 2.
All right, yeah. So since it has and I counted correctly, it has essentially a scaly hide, which gives it plus 3 armor. So it takes, since you have a pen of 2, it has armor 3, and you rolled 11, right?
Correct.
So it takes 10, and it freaks the fuck out. And it's gonna snap at you, essentially. It has a pen 3, and first I'm gonna roll for weapon skill. That's a 7. That's 3 degrees of success. No, 2 degrees of success. So that's gonna hurt. Just saying.
Why are we fighting the pig? Or why are you fighting the pig?
He's hunting.
And he's too good for a salad.
So we're gonna have all the Tau just dogpile us because you're fighting a loud animal.
It
You don't know I'm hunting.
Yeah, you're with the doctor.
Yeah, we're setting up camp.
Yeah, you're
I
with the
thought we were
doctor.
moving.
No, we
No,
found the
we
clearing.
got to that thicket area.
Yeah, we found the thicket and we're making camp, and I've now got my big stick.
all right. So you're not gonna like this. 1d10 plus 7. Rending, tearing, and primitive. Primitive should probably do some things against armor. Pen 3. Roll for where it hits. 1d100.
Roll what?
1d100 to see where it hits, so to speak.
4. What?
4
Yeah.
is oof, the head. That is, you have 8 armor in your head, right?
Correct.
1d10 plus 7. In this case, an 8 plus 7, 15. So 15 minus 5 then, because it's a pen 3. So 10 damage. Straight to the head.
Okay. So what do I mark on there?
We'll see.
So, have any of you actually survived out in the wild?
Nope.
He's a Nova Marine. He comes from a
I'm not talking about the Nova one.
tribal people.
I'm talking to the knight and the man with guns.
Nope.
Maybe.
Mostly cities.
So the person who I have to worry about the most about is you, as he points at Gunman.
Not really.
You're not taking critical damage, so that's something. So you take 10, and you can hit again, or break its neck, or something.
Okay, you said I took how much damage? 10?
Yes. How many wounds do you have?
Oh, so I add it to the wounds section. Okay.
Yes.
Total wounds 23.
All right, that's good. You're not more than half, so a little rest will be fine.
Okay, so do I have to mark down 10 anywhere? Or do I change that to 33?
Not 33.
Okay.
You subtract from your current wounds.
Okay, so that becomes a 13 then.
Yes. Remember to keep 23 as the main and just keep track of how many wounds you've taken.
Okay, yeah, since this thing fought back and actually hit me, yeah, I'm just gonna use brute strength and just turn its head 180 degrees.
Good times. Yeah, it's a weapon skill again. You can add 10 to your damage from the use of your armor.
Okay, so I gotta roll another D100 to see if I actually make the attack, right?
Yes.
And since my armor has a plus 10, do I do... oh, wait, no, you said the weapons check, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The silence.
31.
And your weapon skill is...
2.
All right. Yeah. Roll for damage in this case. I'm going to check what unarmed would be. Grapple. It's very quiet.
Yeah, I don't know what... yeah, I don't know what I would have to roll for an unarmed strike here.
We have improvised. That might work. Traditional weapons. The starter's combat knife.
I'm right now looking for predators to be careful for this crew, which I have to protect now.
Just roll 1d10.
Just roll 1d10, okay. And plus 10 because of my armor?
Not your damage necessarily.
Oh, okay. That's a 9.
It looks worse for wear. You hear a cracking, but it's still moving. It's gonna run away from you. You have it stunned, so if you want to finish the job with your combat knife, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Good. I'll just make it a narrative. You take down the beast. Not with lack of trying. Your helmet is essentially ruined. You might be able to get it working again properly if you hand it to one of the one of the tech marines and let them tinker with it for a little bit.
I like how he's a tech marine.
Yeah, I am a tech marine.
Sorry, then forget myself. I thought you were a tactical marine doing this thing.
No, I'm a tech marine.
Yes, let the tech go hunting, not the guy who's actually has survival skills. No, you must stay
Hey,
back.
I killed it.
Why didn't you say anything?
But you ruined your power armor.
But I killed it, though. Either way, I'm just dragging this son of a bitch back to camp.
Good plan.
I didn't say anything because no one asked. I told you I went on a journey. You never asked what type of journey I was. I had no armor, no weapons. All I had was a big stick, and I survived on Narc turn for
Sicarius.
2 years. Yeah, 2 years.
And out of character, in theory, who would probably be the best suited for actually cooking something? Because our area of expertise is literally just killing things.
I have to say it's the salamander who literally has 2 years of survival experience.
Okay, then in that case, when Marcus gets back to camp, I throw that thing on the ground, and I just look at point at you and says, "You cook," and I just find me a nice, comfortable spot.
We should probably cook it like in the ground because we don't want too much fire and smoke alerting someone.
Also, you have to drain the body of blood. That way, you don't somewhere else, so you don't summon predators.
I was also going to say, why don't we just keep moving to where we need to go?
We have limited ammo. We have more of it than we would have. We also don't have food supply, so we have to go hunting now.
But we literally just showed up, and the first thing we're doing is camping. We should probably make a move.
We just got hit to a surface-to-air missile. It's not like we just landed here and nothing bad happened. Let me put it this way. You would be correct on we keep on moving if we landed properly and nothing bad happened. We got shot by a surface-to-air missile. The pod which we had was about been 2 hours anyways. Preacher, so we're ending it anyways.
Yes. We're going to end on a specific note.
We would keep on moving, but the mission it went haywire as soon as we got here, basically. You both are hurt, so you would need time to heal.
Guys, shh. Sorry, I thought I heard something.
You both need to heal. Food will help the healing process go faster. It's not like you both were just hit by a normal grenade.
Guys, does
What?
anyone get the feeling like we're being watched?
We're always being watched, both by the prey and predators of the forest.
I'm always being watched by the hungry eyes of everybody.
As I'm starting to cook the meat.
I shift nervously and I look around.
Can I make an awareness check?
You can.
You do have plus 10 on your awareness checks, everyone.
Unless your helmets are damaged.
You know what? I'll roll one as I'm cooking as well.
I got a 13 out of 46.
You have the sneaking suspicion that Sicarius might be onto something. Should probably move. The meat might not need
I got
to
a
be
4
cooked
out.
anyway.
I got 4 out of 58.
You definitely saw something. The fact that the meat does not necessarily need to be cooked for a Space Marine to enjoy it. In fact, you can learn more by not cooking it.
I think we should get going, guys.
Everyone get ready. As immediately he gets the stick ready. We're being watched and it knows we're here. If we start moving, it will probably follow.
I'm going to shove some more salad into my pockets.
As I go for the melt-a-gun, and I'm going to look for the thing again.
When you have started moving around just by your camp, you no longer feel that you're watched.
Can I roll another awareness check?
You can.
That's a 33 out of 58.
There does not seem to be anything out there.
I don't like this.
We've been compromised. I say, and I'm not trying to speak for the group here, maybe we should move along.
That's what I've been trying to say the entire time.
All right. We can get going then.
And we zoom out from the group as they move out, leaving the fire pit and most of the meat.
I've cut some meat pieces for us. It's not gonna be the best tasting stuff ever, but it'll do. You get us some rations.
Fair enough.
I'm also still carrying my big walking staff.
All right. So we zoom out once again from the group. We zoom and we zoom until we just see the planet. It's copper skies, it's green forests, what little water shimmers with a purplish tint. We can see in the distance a small wasteland, but that is for another time. You have been listening to The Hunt for Glory, a Deathwatch role-playing campaign. I have been Dungaree Mike, and my players might have some pluggables if you're willing to listen. Take it away, Echo.
Hi everyone, I'm Echo. I don't have anything to support, so I will let it go to the next person. Thank you for listening.
Hello, I'm Erika. I'm also going to plug Preacher's stuff first because he had to log off first. He's on TikTok at MG_Preacher. Personally, I'm on TikTok, Twitter, and most platforms at AstroAuroran. ASTROAURORAN.
I also have nothing to plug. Just go listen and watch some of our shit. It's awesome.
Once again, we'll see you next time, citizens. Imperial or not. Be careful out there in the grim darkness.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another Vibe Tribe production. What's gonna happen next time? Well, you're gonna have to tune in to find out. But until then, remember, audio podcast land, take care of yourself, love one another, and as always, make sure that you keep the good times rolling. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.